Hello everyone, welcome back once again. Today's video is again on the mock Viva to give you a real-time experience of the Viva. And today's mock Viva is based on retail management. And for this Viva, I have with me Harsh Shidore. Hello Harsh.
Hello sir, good morning.
Good morning. So moving ahead with the Viva, but before I move ahead, I request Harsh to please grant the permission to upload this video on YouTube to get the benefits to our viewers.
Yes sir, no problem.
Thank you so much.
I'll be happy to featuring it in your channel.
Thank you so much, Harsh. Okay, Harsh, can you please introduce yourself and tell me what did you do in your project?
Yes sir, my name is Harsh Shidore. I'm from second year BBA and I have done my project on retail exposure retail marketing. I've taken 4 retail stores of different types. The first one is a food retail store. Second one is a sports retail shop. Third one is an electric retail store. And fourth one is a mini mart or mini mall type food retail store.
I think you have done this in team, right? So
Yes,
out of
sir.
those 4 visits, how many you have done? I think 2 you have done.
Yes, sir. 2 I have done and 2 my partner has done. I have done the sports retail store and the food retail store.
Which one was the food one?
Agraj Food Processors at Tewak Road.
Why did you choose Agraj? Because even I am one of the loyal customer of Agraj Foods.
Yeah, right, sir. Because of that same reason, I've taken it actually because it's a very when I go as a customer, I'm quite satisfied. So I think why if I have an opportunity, why shouldn't I take this into consideration? So like we decided the first shop it will be Agraj, then we'll decide later on. So,
Can you tell me the USPs of Agraj Foods?
Yeah, yes, sir. Agraj Food Processors was started at 1998 by Balakrishna Satte. It is located at Tewak Road in front of Notebook Hub store. It is. I've been going there since my childhood. Actually, my mom and myself we take our products from there itself. So when we decided, I was the one. I went over there. I took some photos. I have put it out in the my project and I interviewed the owner who was there, Mrs. Thatte. So we had a quite a good interview. So yeah, I was very happy after the interview.
Since in the name itself is Agraj Foods, so of course it's relating to the grocery and food stuff. But still, I would love to know if you could name some of the category of the food items which they keep
Yes,
on the shelves.
The Agraj manufactures its stuff from Kondwa. The manufacturing unit is in Kondwa. It manufactures all the granules as well and pitha, ज्याला आपण म्हणतो ज्वारी पीठ, नाचणी पीठ, तूर डाळ, मूग डाळ, नाचणी सत्व, every type of granules and they manufacture themselves. So and packing and everything is also very up to the mark. For example, barcode, FSCI number, everything is as it should be. So and also the key elements is also the specialty dry fruits also. Agraj has their own dry fruits and as well as some of the like rare like khaskhas and they also get into that.
Good. You also mentioned like they are integrating technology in terms of like barcode and stuff. So
Yes.
when you had gone for a visit, which are other areas where you found the automation?
Yes. So when I went into the store, I have a picture of this when one enters the store itself. So there was a product display was very up to the mark. Every product was visible instantly. And the one more key element that I found quite convenient as a customer, it was at top of every shelf or rack, there is a name written at what is available in this shelf. So if I am a customer and I'm in a hurry, I can just read which thing I want and where it is. I just go over there, pick it up, and I head directly at my work. So that it's very convenient for the customers because else I have to find where is it. So I don't have to do that in Agraj. It's at the top. The name is there of the shelf, and if I want organic, there is organic section as well. So I just go over there, and the staff also was very helpful, really efficient. So.
And that is actually needed. Retailers should make it convenient for their customers. In fact, it saves a lot of time when proper labeling is done.
Right. Right.
That's true.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the local competitors of Agraj Foods, especially in Pune?
Yes, local, the manufacturing stuff comes Circus. That's the main competitor of Agraj, because Circus is as old as Agraj. That is why it's a main competitor. Otherwise, there are many less, what can we say, companies or brands that manufacture these kinds of products. So Circus is one of them because it's old as Agraj, and no one else, I think, because Agraj manufacturing is like on a really large scale. They have like more than 100 franchises in Pune, two of them in Nashik, I think, and three of them in Mumbai. So to handle this kind of structure, it has to be a big scale organization. Production comes big, procuring comes big. So you have to think over everything
You had mentioned one term right now. It was related to procuring, right? So can you tell me what is meant by procurement? Because this is one of the key term, especially people use in retailing.
yeah, right. So procurement is buying or getting goods from one place, then manufacturing it and getting it to the retail stores or the franchises that the store holds. So procuring is to get raw materials in form of raw materials or finished products. You get the product and then you finish it and then you sell it out.
Wonderful to know that. Harsh, how, I mean, when you had gone for a visit, for how long you were there? Like for 2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah.
And was there any difficulty in getting the permission? Because I have seen a lot of students, they come to me complaining, so we don't get the permission to visit, or if even if they get the permission, they don't get permission to click the photographs.
Uh, right. So actually, no, in my case, it was quite opposite. When I went there, I was there for 2 or 2.5 hours. I asked, of course, the first when I entered, I said, I'm from M.Sc College. I have a project like this. And they were like, yeah, of course, please. So they just helped us also to, if I asked them which section or where it is. They told me, they said, if you want this photograph, I was like, wow, this response wasn't expected.
They were so cooperative.
Yeah, they were very cooperative actually. And then when last photo we have of in front of Agraj, their staff clicked it for us. So I think yeah, that was
Wonderful to know that.
no difficulties at that time. That's at all.
In fact, I always believe in it should be, a symbiotic benefit, or rather the symbiotic association when somebody, approaches to any retailer for such kind of, activity or a project or a visit. So I would really love to know, you must have also observed most of the things, and did you give them any recommendation that if they could, make some small changes or maybe arrangement or stuff like that, which can, help to, maybe increase the sales or visibility of the product there?
Yes, the visibility of the product wasn't an issue actually, but like if there is a huge store, that means there are huge amount of or huge variety of products. So every product should be known to the customer. I think that is the main motive behind the retail store, to flourish. So I think that is why I gave a recommendation at the end to, if there is any product that is been in the back or the many years have passed, but not the sale is not up to the mark. So I think that product should be the product merchandising, as we say, of that product. It should happen because then customers also know that this product also is available in Agraj. So that point gives more cheer inside for customers, because it is very important. After all, the more variety you keep in a shop, the customer is more relieved that, okay, if not this, then we have this. So that's why I think that recommendation I gave. And also sometimes the as we know, the payment, Google Pay, everywhere, it's quite a necessity right now. So sometimes when I went, they said the Google Pay is not working. So I think that
It is
point,
actually disappointing.
yeah, just two, I have been there, for example, 10 times, just 2 or 3 times it has happened, but those 2 or 3 times also counts. So I gave them that recommendation as well.
Very good. Even I remember, like, I hardly, carry hard cash, because
cash.
now most of the things happens online. Good. I am really very happy that you really pointed out an area of improvement. Moving ahead to your second visit, second one was relating to the sports equipment, right?
Yes, sir.
Why two different segments? Like one was food and second was sports. So
Yeah,
what was the ideology behind choosing this different category of the stores?
yeah. Actually, there were like many reasons, but one of them was many people or most of the people will go for the mall or mall in some pantaloons, for example, pavilion, for example. But as we have known since the last 2 or 3 years, retail store business or retail business industry is in a boom itself, and in also coming few years, it will flourish if the retail industry is held properly by the store managers. So that is why for every different variety of retail store there has to be different factors, different limitations, and to study that we were like we have to gain this knowledge. So that's why we took four different retail stores, and mine was food and sports. So that is why I took sports, because I am into sports as well. I am in different what can we say different um,
Sports and activities.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I know you're one of the active student of the
yeah,
sports
yes,
department.
yeah.
Okay, moving ahead, I also would love to know the difference, since it was the visit to the food retail outlet and the sports. So, what kind of difference you have seen in terms of the store layout?
Right. So the store layout of Agraj was, like grid layout, and also the sports store which I went was also grid layout. But uh, since I've posted some images, and also I would like to share, in sports retail store, you don't have much of a space, but you also have to keep all the requirements of us of one sport that is needed. For example, if we take swimming, there comes cap, there comes swimming goggles, it comes for women the different suit, for boys different the swimming pant. So this if even if you have a small space, it doesn't matter. If customer comes to you, do you have a girl one, you said no because I have no space. That makes no sense. So I after the visit was over, I actually said to them that it was brilliantly the way they had put everything across the store, bats, balls, how they put it in the shelf, different types of racks they were there. Like it was really amazing, really small space, but each and every product of each and every sport was available over there. So
It is actually wonderful to know. In fact, I could visualize what you were telling to me.
yes,
Yeah. Moving to the last question, I'll not take much time. Uh, So when it comes to the takeaway, what did you learn out of this activity, out of this project?
yes, thank you so much for asking this question actually, because like this, I've always been interested in marketing related everything. So just this project just gave a boost to that thought, and now I have really extra knowledge about some different things, and also demography. I learned from this how much demography is important, because these two stores are from different ends of the city. Agraj is at Teok Road, and this Sanas Galaxy Sports store is at MIT Kothur area. So the difference between both the customer ends is also very vast, and that I got to learn because of this project. And also, when we were interviewing both the store managers, they told us different factors or what problems they face while during taking care or handling a store. So they were also completely very different, unexpected of course, but yeah, that was all part of it. So I really enjoyed both the store visits, and it was amazing.
Good. It was really wonderful to talk to you. So we have come to an end of this mock Viva. So if you have any question for me, you can feel free to ask.
Yes, if I just wanted to, like next year, the Vivas will be also there for second year students, or I'll be in third year. But I just wanted to add one thing. If students have their own business or own like a business startup, if they
For
have any
startups.
idea or already they have one, just to just to motivate them, just a project or just an assignment for them to speak of their own business, so that they know what their business, where it should be and where it is right now, so that they know where how much they have to go in life.
Definitely. Even I remember in the morning, there was one guy who appeared for the Viva. He was having his own outlet, but he had selected someone else. I told him that if you would have selected your own shop and you would have done the
Exactly.
SWOT analysis, you would have given the real time
Exactly.
inputs to your dad. Anyways, but it is good suggestion what you have given to me.
Yeah.
Fine. So here we have come to an end of this mock Viva. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your uh, project insights with the viewers. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. It wouldn't have
Yes.
been
So
possible without it. Thank you very much.
yes, disclaimer: this video has been made and uploaded for the benefit of the students only. Thank you so much for your time. Do like, share, and subscribe.